We
Oh, we
live,
just went
bro.
live.
Yeah, we live.
All right, man. We back. It's another baseball episode. The season has commenced. Baseball is being played. We got guys hitting home runs. We got people striking out. We got batting averages in the mud already. It's just 3 games in.
In the
I
mud.
don't play. I don't play fantasy baseball, but if I did, I'm sure I'd be pissed right now. Somebody's just absolutely sold. And it's
Fantasy
not.
baseball and basketball is the worst to me. I mean, I it's that everyday thing. You got to change your lineups every day, structure and shit every day. It's totally different
Well,
from fantasy football.
I the only thing I've committed in my life that's longer than a fantasy baseball season is marrying my wife.
Hey, hold on,
So
Ryan. Hold
that
on. Will said he gonna drop the intro in for the people real quick. So let's
yeah,
go.
for sure. Go ahead.
Throw it in.
1, 2, 3, let's go! Never made it. Sports and picks. Bringing you the best bet slips from the ones that played it, but never made it. This is season 2.
Who gonna get a hottest 16 to the intro?
You hear me, bro? I said that's hey. I be over
Hey,
here every
all
time,
right.
bro.
All right,
Every
a tight.
time.
I ain't got 16, but I got a tight 8. I
You
got a
hear me?
tight 8. I hit you with 4 bars real quick. What up, man? The intro's so nice, you had to do it twice. Welcome in, everybody, man. It's the baseball show, man. We are underway, man. Baseball season's here. I've been loving it.
Hell yeah.
I've been loving it, man. It's nothing but ball on the TV every single day, man. We got a great man, but first, D, do you want to hit us with the read? You know, the show is sponsored.
Oh shit! You know what? The nigga didn't even come fucking prepared. But
Oh
this show
man.
is sponsored by the Cleaning Boss Coaching Book, your step-by-step guide to building a profitable cleaning business. Inside, you'll learn how to price your services, attract quality clients, and set up systems that actually work. Written by a successful cleaning business owner, this book gives you the real blueprint, no fluff. Whether you're just starting out or scaling up, it's a must read. Grab your copy today. The link will be in the comments. Tim has faith. All right. I was quick with it. She
Look,
has planners. So whether you're planning daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, she has something for everybody. So if you're an entrepreneur, get one of the planners, get the Cleaning Boss coaching book, get your life together. Boom.
He was quick with it, Brody. Good shit. Good shit.
Hey, I might know it by heart, damn near, all right? I might know it by heart almost.
I
I ain't
thought
gonna
that
lie to
was
you.
from heart right there. I thought that was.
Well, I can start it and then I'll pull it up
Yeah.
and and catch up.
My bad. I threw you on the fire right there out of nowhere.
I
Uh,
got you.
this is where I want to start, man. The season we did have the kickoff opening night game was Yankees at the Giants. They absolutely dominated them, and then they continued to dominate and kick their ass all weekend. So I want to start with Tim's Yankees. I felt like it was all of our Giants. Like when we did the preview show, I felt like we all was high on the Giants, and then they come out and they just look like total dog shit.
Boy.
Uh, we're gonna do like a 30 days in. We're gonna do like abandoned ship, and we'll all get an olive branch to jump off some of these waves we was on, man. Uh, but Tim, I want to start with you, man. Your Yankees started
Yes,
off
sir.
hot. The running back Yankees. How you feeling, man?
Man, so real quickly, Wednesday, opening day, Max Fried went out. Incredible game on the mound. Started out incredible. I believe he gave us about 6 innings, if I'm not mistaken. Um, Everybody was hitting the ball real good, had hits all over the place, except for the captain. Game one didn't get a hit. I believe he was 0 for 4, I think it was. But solid game from everyone else. You know what I'm saying? Really good game. Game two, the captain showed up. We've dominated San Francisco the entire series for the most part. Game two, we beat them 3-0 on Friday. My mom's birthday. Happy birthday, mama. Um, the captain got his home run in that game. And then also my GOAT, Giancarlo Stanton, got his home run in that game. And then the very next game, the captain right back with another game. So we were able to pretty much 3-0 them to start the season. You know, the Yankees starting out 3-0. I've been loving it. I've been absolutely loving what I'm seeing from the boys. From the mound, the bullpen, everybody's doing good. Aaron Boone so far, great coaching. Jazz Chisholm, Stanton, everybody, man. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Ryan McMahon, everybody, man. I'm really loving it, man. Yankees is playing some good ball to start the season. Really looking to, like we said, run it back. That's our thing this
Oh
year.
my
Run it
God,
back.
this
So
sounds disgusting. Can I go?
we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Yeah, go
Can I
ahead.
go?
Dude.
Yeah, that sounds disgusting. That was just. Why do we open with the fucking Yankees? First of all,
Because it's
Yeah.
the
like, why do we just?
Yankees.
You ain't even a Yankees fan, Ryan. We don't have to open
Right.
with all this Yankees praise. I'm going bad Guardians. I mean, not bad Guardians, bad Giants. Okay, bad
Yeah.
Giants. One fucking run in 3 games. Y'all bullpen ain't that good. All right, one run in 3 games.
Yeah.
That's bad Giants. All right.
Terrible guys.
That's bad Giants. The first game, I'll give y'all that 7-0. But y'all put up 2 3-run games after 3-3, and Judge had 2 home runs, like back-to-back games. So shout out to Judge. He
Yeah,
had a homer in games 2 and 3. So he back hitting in his usual form. He ain't falling off. So
for sure.
but it's y'all only won 3-0 and 3-1. They didn't even put up a fight. Like I said, the first game killed it, ran it. The Yankees dogged them. But I'm going with. I'm not knocking the Yankees. I'm just going bad Giants. I think the Yankees they did what they were supposed to do. They won, but the Giants was horrible. The Giants was just horrible, man. Like, come on, one run in
Yeah.
3 games is crazy. And I'll give them this. They had 9 hits in one of the game in the game yesterday. They had 9 hits. So to score 1 run with 9 hits, that's just bad luck. But that don't excuse them from all the games before that. I think they're just there. I'll be taking unders going forward when I'm betting Giants games. I know that. So that's my
It
first
is.
take.
I also think bad Giants, but mainly because you're at home. Like you started off the home opener. It's good weather out there in Cali. You know, it wasn't bad weather. Y'all should have been out just to put up some more offense. The Yankees did what I kind of expected them to do. I thought they would come out and be
Bro,
hitting.
they
I mean,
had I'm gonna interrupt you, but they had 1 hit in game 2.
they only had
Imagine
one.
going to the Giants, the second game of the Giants season, happy the Yankees are in town, and the Giants go get 1 hit at home.
Insane.
Insane. I didn't even know that. They
Now,
got 1 hit.
yeah. Now the baseball purists will say, "Oh, if you go to the park and you get to see a no hitter, that's historic." But that is the most boring shit you will probably ever witness in your fucking life. And,
1
and-
hitter.
bro, I don't want to go see a no hitter. I don't want to go see a no hitter. I really don't. I would
Hold
rather
on,
be.
man. Time out. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut the. But
Go ahead.
I hear y'all. Bad Giants, and it's the start of the season. You know what I mean? It's only, and I say 3-0, by the way. It's only been 2 games, by the way. But
No, I think y'all 3.
It's been 3. They've been 3. It's been 3, bro.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
y'all-
bugging. I'm sorry. I'm looking at something different.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the Friday's game. But I mean, I hear y'all. It's the start of the season. It's early. I get it and all that. But Max Fried is a very good pitcher. Cy Young kind of guy. Like he's a really good pitcher. Our pitcher that pitched Friday, I don't know how to pronounce his last name correctly, but Cam Schiffler. I mean, he
Oh,
had
okay. That's what he's talking about.
yeah, he had 8 Ks going in there. I mean, a really solid game from him on Friday. I mean, he's one of our young pitchers that reminds a lot of people of a young Garrett Cole. Now, I mean, he kind of looks like him. That's what people say. But he kind of reminds you of a young Garrett Cole. You know what I'm saying, in his style and everything. But he's a really good young guy coming up. I mean, I get it. I hear you. Bad Giants. I hear you. But the Yankees are. I think that you guys said it yourself when we did it early in the season. The Yankees are one of the top teams, not only in the AL, but looking into the teams of the league and down the line, you got the Yankees as one of them teams. So I mean, I don't want to totally just say straight up bad Giants. I mean, we played some ball.
So Tim,
Y'all did.
Tim took that personally. We shouldn't have said
He
bad
take it
Giants like that. He
personally.
took
I'm not.
that personal. I don't know why he did, but he did, guys. Nobody was saying the Yankees were not credited or got zero credit. We're just saying that the Giants did not come ready to play.
At
And
all.
yeah, and yeah, I think Max Fried has a great chance to be either a finalist for the Cy Young or even win it. And I do agree with your points there. Yankees are probably a top 5 team. If I had to rank the top 5 teams, the Yankees would probably be in my top 5
No, they
baseball
would be for
teams.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, like I said, I thought the Yankees were the Yankees and they showed up, but it could have been a better offensive performance at home. If they in Yankee Stadium, New York, it's cold. They're going West
Yeah.
Coast to East
That's what
Coast.
I mean. Yeah, but
But
they did
yeah,
this at home.
yeah,
No,
that's what
that's
I'm
more than
saying,
fair.
man.
That's more than fair, for sure.
Yeah, they
I
did. They
agree.
did the whole little Cali intro. Shit was on Netflix and shit. Burt
You
Kreischer
got
was screaming in the microphone, and then
one
they
Same
come
hit.
thing that
out.
the
You
same
get
thing
one
that I
hit in the
said
second
about
inning.
the Yankees, about all of us that had the was high on the end. We all said the same thing about the Giants, that we were
Yeah,
had some respect for the Giants. So I do agree in that
yeah,
aspect.
and
That
this is a little future show teaser for anyone watching. We are gonna do an abandoned ship segment here, probably in a couple weeks, of teams that have just absolutely made us look like idiots. We will get a chance to jump ship.
for
Um,
sure.
Now I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna swing it over to my Guardians next. Um, Chase DeLauder, Rookie of the Year odds. If you didn't bet it before the season, you're cooked. Don't even put the bet in now because uh, 4 home runs in 3 games. Come out absolutely on fire. We won the game in extra innings last night. 6 games, not just Guardians. 6 games went to extra innings last night. There were some absolute bangers. Um, so, but Chase DeLauder, absolutely going crazy. Jose Ramirez is doing Jose things. Seattle, it was a trendy pick for a lot of people to make the ALCS, to go to the World Series potentially. They have great pitching. I was happy to see the Guardians get it done last night. It's a 4-game series, so all we did was secure the split. They do play today again at 7 Eastern, 4 o'clock my time over here on the West
Okay.
Coast. But no, great performances. Tanner Bybee in game 1 had a great pitching performance. Gavin Williams, he pitched really good for us, even though they did lose that game. And then Cantillo, another young guy we brung up, a lefty, pitched great for us last night. So Guardians off to a good start. It does not get any easier. We play the Mariners today, and then we're off to play the Dodgers tomorrow. So a tough start for the season for the Guardians. But what do y'all think, man? Good start, same old Guardians. What y'all thinking?
I'll
Go
go,
ahead, dude.
Tim. So,
Yeah,
so again, I'm looking at bet trends and what I like with bet wise, and what I see from these Guardians is, bro, they giving up runs. All right, y'all done gave up at least 4 runs every game. You feel me? You gave up 4 runs the first game, won that game, but you still gave up 4. And then the second game, you gave up 5, and y'all struggled offensively. Then the third game, you gave up 5, but y'all rallied at the end, which was a good ass fucking game. Shout out to that rookie. That was clutch. It was a great game, great finish. You won money off of that game. That was the best part about it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to start showing our winners too, because we had 2 hitters yesterday in baseball. We should have showed y'all those today
Yeah,
to make y'all
I'm
believers.
for those who, y'all need to follow the bet slips because I'm on
Yeah,
a
or
2-day
look on the Never
streak.
Made It Facebook page. All right, they'll be on there.
Yep, for
But
sure.
I think the Guardians, man. I think they did. I can't really judge them right now. I don't want to say same old Guardians because same old Guardians ain't bad Guardians. That mean they're gonna be in the mix. That mean they're gonna have a chance. It's just can they get over the hump? So I think with a better sample size, I don't know. But right now, I do think y'all gave up a lot of runs in this series so far. So tonight, I would take the
Yeah.
over 7.5. Like y'all done went to 10 and 11, 2 out of the 3 games.
And
And the only game that the over didn't hit is because y'all didn't do y'all part. They had
no,
5, y'all had 1.
exactly.
So I like the
Um,
overs.
before Tim goes here, and also with it being the 4th game in a row, it's both of our 4th starters pitching today. So that's another thing because the Mariners, their rotation is great. Like their first 3 guys, they are really good pitchers. So now
Question:
again, yeah, go ahead.
Do teams start their best to worst in that order all the time? Is that how it normally
Yeah,
goes?
yep. So it'll go. Your opening day starter is usually your ace. It's like a thing, it's a accomplishment to be the opening day starter. So you always pitch
Okay,
your ace, and then you'll go in order 1 through 5. Some teams during the regular season, like the Dodgers, because they got so many fucking players, they'll actually go to a 6-man rotation to keep guys fresh. But typically, most teams, 90% of teams, got a 5-man rotation. And then when the playoffs come, they get rid of that 5th guy and they go down to 4. So playoffs, you'll see a 4-man rotation. Most teams do a 4-man rotation, where they
how
cut
many
the
best
rotation.
pitchers pitching?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it usually goes that way, unless there's an injury or something. But Tim, Guardians, I see you wearing the quarter zip, fresh in the mail. Where you get that at, man? Quit playing.
I actually, this is one of them. You know how you got a shirt? Everybody got a shirt in their closet where they have no idea where they got it from. This is one of them ones. I actually have no idea where I got this from, but I wore this for you today. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to your boys. You know what I'm saying? We're just showing some love, man. You know what I mean? Your rookie. How do you pronounce his last name?
The Lauder.
DeLauder, Chase DeLauder, a dog, man. I much respect to him. I definitely like to show love and credit when it's due to the young guys. You know what I'm saying? The Yankees have a lot of young prospects that do things, and I wish we would get them more involved. So to see young guys doing things, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, rookie of the year, at least on pace for it. So much respect to him. But I know we only about 15, 16 minutes into the show, but I just want to go on a little rant for a quick second here. All right. I know it was last year. I get it. But people had a big problem with Judge winning MVP over Cal Raleigh, right? A lot of people had a problem with it because they saw a lot of it said it was the name. You know, there was only a few things that Judge, well, a lot of things actually, but a few things that Judge led in. But Kyle Riley was a switch hitter, a catcher. They haven't seen that home runs. And then so a lot about a big deal with Judge winning the MVP over Kyle Riley last year, right? So then we start the season. And then, like I told you, Judge has had 2 home runs so far in 3 games. Pretty solid. He went 0 for in that first game, but he backed it up the next 2 games. And then here's this guy, Cal Raleigh, right? In 3 games, 9 strikeouts, 1 hit in 3 games. 9 strikeouts. He was 0 for 7 going into last night's game with 7, or he was 0 for 7 going into last night's games with 7 strikeouts. Don't ever compare my captain and get upset about my captain winning MVPs when you got this fat bum that can't do nothing over here because he's a catcher. Oh, that's a switch hitter. No, there's levels to it, and you can clearly see. And as y'all said, the same thing about the Giants. They were at home. You're at home, so what's the excuse? You're not on the road. You're at home, and you're supposed to be the guy going into this year. You were on the USA team, got benched in the USA team because you couldn't do shit. And I don't want to hear about they were rotating, they were switching. No, the bum got benched. He couldn't do shit. And now you go into the season with 3 games in, and you got 1 hit, 1. Okay, let me relax. My bad. I'm sorry.
Put some respect on the big dumper, all right?
I'm not putting respect on shit when people had an issue with
He
my
he
captain
did
winning the
have one of the
big.
best seasons ever by a catcher. Period.
Yeah, man. Like it's one series, man. You
It's
telling
one
this guy
series. All right, I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna
now?
relax.
Listen, this has been a key to the Guardians this season. Though I mean, this series, Julio Rodriguez and Cal Riley have been non-existent.
Non-existent. Where are you?
But a little future show teaser. I do think one of those guys gets a hit today. I did put it on my bet slip. I think Julio is gonna get him a hit today.
Yeah, you
Cal
didn't put the
Riley.
other guy.
I did not put the other guy. Big number gonna get it going, man. He's a catcher. Sometimes the catchers will take a little bit to get into the flow.
So
of the
Kyle
season.
Riley's been struggling like that so far.
Yeah, he's 1 for
Sound like
11.
yeah, it sounds like he's due, man. It's gonna happen. Just like Otani's gonna get a home run. Kyle Riley, it might be tonight. They play late tonight, 7:20.
Yeah,
I might be taking Kyle Riley for a home run, man. We'll see, man.
man. A
Plus
little Cal,
270.
a little
I'm not
Cal
gonna hold my
Rally,
breath.
Otani, a little Otani, Cal Rally, home
Yeah,
run, 2-legger.
yeah.
Please
They are
don't make me put Kyle O'Reilly on my Joe Burrow list. Please don't make me do it.
just a little shout so people can see the historic pace Chase DeLauder is on. Leads the league in home runs. I know it's early, but leads the league in home runs. He's got 4. He's batting 357.
5 RBIs.
Yeah, so he's been absolutely on fire. Hopefully they keep it up. This is not the Guardians I recognize. Usually we like to hoard all of our young prospects and keep them in the minors forever, and we don't ever want to show you anybody. So because we didn't
Y'all
do
need to
jack
win
shit,
tonight.
huh?
Y'all need to win tonight. Y'all need to go 3-1. They don't want to look like the same old Guardians. 2-2 is the same old Guardians. Go 3-1,
Bro,
and then
we
come
got
out and then go.
Dodgers. We got Dodgers next, so we
That's why y'all need this. Y'all need this game right here.
Yeah, so we need a series win here. 3-1 would be nice. It would give us a little bit of wiggle room versus the Dodgers, and
Mhm.
then we our home opener is after that against the Cubs. So it don't get no easier for the Guardians.
Oh, sheesh.
It's a treacherous start to the season, but it will ease up. We are in the same division as the Twins and the White Sox, so hopefully we can start beating up on them here soon. But yeah, start the season, it's been absolutely crazy. But yeah, man, good start for the Guardians. We'll keep it pushing right along here.
The bet that I'm taking from that game though is the over 7.5. I'm gonna make a live bet too. I got a ticket in from Will.
I want to make a live bet as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
like the over in that game 7.5.
not bad at all. I want to go and talk about a couple other teams that have been doing pretty well. Mets 2-0, been beating up on the Pirates.
Yeah,
The
I'm
Braves,
so glad
definitely.
you went there. Great segue. I'm glad you went there.
yeah. Skeens absolutely torched.
Dog shit.
A lot of because like Judge was struggling that first game, then Skeens came out, he was struggling. Cal Raleigh, as mentioned, has been struggling. They've been kind of talking about the World Baseball Classic fucking people up and having slow
That's what I
starts
was
to the
gonna say.
season. Yeah. I
Not
don't know
trying
how
to hear that
much.
shit. Not
I
trying to
don't
hear
know.
that shit.
Yeah, I don't know how much I play into that, but I mean, it's looking like it had some kind of effect on people. But the Mets, man, their lineup is stacked, bro. They're stacked, and I'm loving the Mets, bro. I'm in on the Mets this year, man. What y'all feel, man? How y'all feel about that series?
You want me to go D?
You got it.
So like I said, I don't want to hear that about the the whole WBC being a problem, because depending on who you ask, there's some players that's having a solid game. Like I said, Judge just had the one game where, well, yeah, he went over, but then he hit 2 home runs. I mean, I look at Juan Soto. Juan Soto, okay, he's 3 for 9, but I mean, he has an RBI. He's looking pretty solid in this and this team in this series here. Skeens definitely was absolute dog shit in that first game, but in that first game, not all of it was his fault. If you happen to see it or happen to know about it, O'Neal Cruz is probably arguably turning into one of the worst fielders, regardless of position, in baseball. I mean, they took him out of the infield because he couldn't field. So they put him in the outfield, and now if you watch the game, you can't even judge the. You're supposed to be the guy, or at least one of them in Pittsburgh, and you can't even catch routine fly balls in center field. Come on, man! If I'm Paul Skeens, some of those I would have had to see you in the locker room. I'm not gonna lie to you. We got to at least have a little conversation. Like, come on, what are you doing? It was absolutely terrible.
Yeah, O'Neal Cruz is like the perfect example of he got all the traits: tall, fast, strong, great arm, but he's just not fucking good at baseball, man. And this is like his third position. They moved him around too because he can't field, man. He's always making dumbass shit like. Bro, the ball's hit right to you essentially, but you had to run. You had to sprint towards the fucking baseball 5 yards, and then had to retreat, and then it go.
Come on, man.
Shit was crazy, bro.
If it wasn't for
that
his
was
bat, because he has a
ridiculous,
good bat. If it wasn't for his bat, he'd be in the minors.
Man, listen, bro. I don't think he's in that good of a bat. I gotta hold on 1 second here. Go ahead, D.
All right, yeah, man. Listen, I'm not about to make no excuses with the WBC. No, they don't get no excuses for that. They lost the first game 11-7, so shit, they still rallied and put up 7 runs. And then the second game they lost 4-2, so they were never out of that game. And they had 12 hits to the Mets 6 in the second game. Again, the Pirates lost 4-2, but they had 12 hits. The Mets had 6. That just show you how the fuck baseball goes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I'm not. And to speak of that, Cruz had one at bat and he didn't do shit with it. They took him right out. He was a DH that game. So yeah, after his debacle in the first game, he didn't even get to start the second game. If that make y'all feel better. If that make y'all feel better, he didn't even start. He DH'd and he only got one at bat. They put somebody else in right after him. But I just say that to say that the Mets, the Mets is just a good ass team. The Mets is redeeming themselves from last year. It looked like they were out for blood. So again, they put up 11 runs, 4 runs. I'm gonna go with the Mets to win this game by 1.5 today, just off the strength of the Pirates. Look like they suck. And if y'all telling me that they go pitchers in order, well, this is the Pirates' 3rd best pitcher. The first 2 didn't fare that well. And shit, the Mets, Nolan McLean is not a bad pitcher. I know that. So I'm going with the Mets.
Hey, this gonna crack you up, D. I'm going with the Pirates for this reason and this reason only. Nolan McLean, is that how you say his name, McLean?
You about to say him on the game?
Fucking sucks. Fucking sucks on the game. No, for that reason and that reason only. That card is absolute dog shit. No, I'm taking the Pirates. No, sir.
Insane. He does. He's trash.
Hey, that'd be crazy if they come out there and just get smacked around.
Yeah,
Right.
just a little O'Neal Cruz backstory here. He only played 87 games last year. He batted .233, and he had 17 home runs. His last full season, 2024, batted .259. He had 21 home runs. That guy's mid, dude.
Yeah, he is, man.
That guy's
I think
mid.
they thought he was. I mean, wasn't that the consensus, right? That he was supposed to be like the guy.
He was supposed to
He
be
just
like
played He just played on the Dominican Republic team. Ellie didn't play, did he? Or did he?
No, I don't think
so.
Ellie did. I ain't seen
Yeah.
it.
O'Neal Cruz played though.
They regret it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's O'Neal Cruz mid as fuck. So for me personally, this. Next, man, I want to talk about is the Cincinnati Reds. They beat the Red Sox in extra innings. That was a good game. Cincinnati Reds. I know they're kind of hopeful. I know you down there, D, in Cincinnati. I know they're kind of hopeful to put it together and have a little year this year to sign Eugenio Suarez at third. I do like that signing.
They always hopeful.
Always hopeful. It was your Reds and your Red Sox playing against each other, man. What was your thoughts on that game?
Like, it was bittersweet. I don't mind seeing the Reds win. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind seeing the Reds win. But I picked the Red Sox. So in order for the Red Sox to I picked them to come, what I say, second, or did I pick them to win the division? I think I said second. I ain't had a balls to pick them to win the division. But I said second. So they got to come out and dominate if they're going to finish ahead of the fucking Yankees like I predicted. They already 1-1, and they lost 1 to the damn Reds. I mean, to the Reds. Now, on the Red side of things, that was a good win. That was a good rally late. Way to make it happen, all right? Put it like that. Shit, Suarez went on ahead. He had an RBI late, or early, I'm sorry. He had an RBI early. McClain had a double. Trevor Story homered for the Red Sox. It was just a shit. Cruz, Ellie don't never homer. Ellie had 17 homers before the All-Star break last year. And then for the rest of the season, he finished with 19, I think. So he had 2 homers after the All-Star break. That's it. So to see him homer yesterday was good. Abreu homer. Abreu had a double. It was just a good ass game, man. And listen, I was supposed to go to the game tomorrow. I still might go. They play the fucking Pirates. I'm not gonna get a 6-5 game. So that's what it's bittersweet. I'm sad to watch that game and that not be the one that I get to go to. Because when I go to games, it'd be fucking 3-1 and we lose or something like that. So
absolutely.
But on a serious note though, The Red Sox look shaky. All right, the Red Sox look shaky, giving up them runs late to the Reds. They got to show me something.
Tim,
They could lose this series now.
uh, Tim, just because you talked about McLean, Wilyer Abreu absolutely fucking torching
Yeah, man,
in real
I
life
seen
and on
that.
the game. And on
I
the
see.
game.
I've been paying attention. I've been paying attention.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
dog, man. You got to give him his
But yeah,
respect.
a dog.
He's a dog.
He in my lineup. He's in my lineup in our league. Left field.
Yeah, I believe he's 3 for 9 on the season. He has a home run, 2 RBIs. I mean, he's been playing. He's been playing some ball.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, the other game I wanted to talk about, well, just the start to the season. Y'all both picked the Brewers to win the division. They've started off 2-0 against the Rays.
White Sox.
White Sox, yeah, White Sox.
White Sox, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Yep.
White Sox. They play the Rays today. Oh, tomorrow. They start against tomorrow. Sorry. They're against the White Sox. White Sox suck, but the Brewers starting the season off how they supposed to, man. Y'all Milwaukee Brewers.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's the
14-2 game one. No, go ahead, Tim. 14-2.
man.
Insane.
Whooping ass. But that's my thing is that I don't know how much stock I'm ready to put into this series just yet because the White Sox they just haven't quite seemed to have a direction for some years now. You know what I mean? The White Sox has kind of been one of those teams they just seem to just be there just to be there. You know what I mean? Haven't been competitive for some time now. But so I really don't know how much stock I'm gonna put into it. You know what I mean? They have some talent. They have pieces that's over there in Chicago, but just not enough to actually put a competitive roster together. So I respect the Brewers. Shout out to them for starting the season 2-0. They're looking pretty solid. And yes, we did run with them to pick the division. They may be competitors, but again, you just not this series. Am I going to judge them off this series?
What am I taking away from this? I'm taking the over 7.5 today. Listen, the Brewers, if the Brewers don't get it by themselves, the White Sox might put up a fight, put up 3 runs, and make it easy for the Brewers to get over 7.5 to 8 runs. Taking the over. They doing what they supposed to do. This is what I mean when I say, like, I like the Reds, don't get me wrong, but if the Red Sox is going to be anything, they can't hang around teams that ain't going to make the playoffs. And another thing this is teaching me is take White Sox unders. The White Sox, it's going to be a series where we see the White Sox play the Pirates, and you're going to take the unders that whole series. You know what I mean? Like, these are helping me for these future bets. So that's the aspect that I'm looking at it in. The White Sox can't score runs. They can't score runs, and the Brewers are a great team compared to the White Sox. So we really won't know what the Brewers are till they play the Mets or till they play, you know what I'm saying, one of those top teams like that. But for what this series is worth, today I'm taking the Brewers minus 1.5.
And I like that.
Or
I like
take
that
the
bet.
over 7.5.
I like that bet. I would like to just officially crown Bryce Terang as the most underrated player in baseball. I think that dude is like so legit. One of the better players we got. One of the best second basemen in the league, and a lot of people don't know about him. And he's been doing it for a few years now. Bryce Terang is one of the best players in the league, and he's kind of got that hook. Huh?
Yeah. He only
Second baseman?
Yeah, second baseman. He's like Jose Ramirez, I think gets kind of hidden sometimes because he plays for Cleveland. I feel like the same thing is happening to Terang here. Like this dude is just so good at baseball, bro. He's a dog. He played for the Team USA. He was starting for Team USA in the World Baseball Classic. But for people who be watching baseball more casually, that's a guy that y'all should be peeping out, bro. This dude's one of the best players. He's the Brewers.
Brewers, okay. Okay.
Yeah. He's the second baseman for the Brewers. Started off the season 5 for 9. He's got a 556 batting average. But the dude is just a beast, man. And I feel like a lot of people don't be talking about him, but he's been doing this thing. He's been doing this thing for a while, man.
I have not paid attention, but I definitely will now. I see he's batting 556. I mean, sheesh.
Yeah.
Starting off hot. So yeah, I will be locked in.
He batted let's see here. 254 last year. The year before that, 288 batting average. So last year 288, year before that, 254. So he's just a good player, bro. He's just a good player. Just a really good player. So
How about that I'm not even gonna try to. I mean, shoot, the Japanese player that came in from Chicago. The
Yeah,
how about him with 2 home runs to start the season?
that's the thing. That was a big signing for them. And then
Big signing.
they had some young prospects come up. The White Sox are supposed to be better, not a good team, but they're supposed to be better than what they've been the last couple years. But hey, 0-2 does it not a great start.
Not at all, brother. Not at all.
Yeah. It's Murakami.
Murakami, yeah.
Yeah, Murakami. Yeah, that's the
Mhm.
third baseman they signed from
Yeah.
Japan for decent money too. It's kind of like out of nowhere. The White Sox don't ever spend money, then they drop some millions on this dude.
Man, he playing some ball, man.
Hey, playing some ball, playing some ball. I got one more series I wanted to talk about before we preview the series that are coming up.
Quick question,
Yeah,
real quick. Quick question, real quick. When you in today's game, 2026, in today's game, for years, I mean, don't get me wrong, us Americans have been, have been top talent, but Dominicans have almost taken over the sport in terms of like collectively in the last few years. In the last, maybe you could arguably say the last decade. There's always a Ramirez, a Rodriguez that's been taking over the game. You know what I mean? The Dominicans, Soto is out there. A lot of them. Now you see the Japanese starting to ingratiate themselves into the MLB. The Japanese. Would
Mm-hmm.
you say with Otani and the other pitcher that's there in LA?
Yamamoto.
Yeah. And now you got this guy here. Would you say that the Japanese is on the par with the Dominicans and US, or do they still got some climbing to go to get there? I mean, obviously they won a WBC a few years ago. Obviously they play ball, but just in terms of the MLB, do you think the Japanese is up there with the Dominicans and everyone
well,
else?
the top tier talent, yes, it's the Americans, the Dominicans, and the Japanese are the three. Like they have the best players in the world
That's
on
one,
those
two,
teams.
three.
Yeah. But they don't have the sheer volume that the Dominican has. Like Dominican, there's probably 2, 3 Dominican players on every single team in the league.
Facts.
Whereas the Japanese probably have 10, 15 guys that
In the
are just
league.
in the league,
No,
yeah,
right.
that are doing something. So
That's fair.
yeah, I do think they've definitely well, I think also too, a lot of the guys who've been dominating the league over there, um, a lot of times they wouldn't come over or they wouldn't be viewed like, oh, they can do it over here, you know?
Right.
But
Right.
once Otani came and then a couple players have come from that league and hit over here, I think it's now the Major League Baseball is going over there saying, hey, come to Major League Baseball.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I think more guys are now making the switch because it's translating to our game now, whereas it didn't translate so well in the 90s and stuff. So you didn't see as many guys come over.
For
And
years.
a lot of these dudes are coming over at like 27 too.
Yeah,
So
for
we're
sure.
not seeing them come in and learn and get like hit their prime. These motherfuckers is coming over at
They're coming over
26, 20.
ready.
Yeah, they coming over in their prime
Ready.
too. So that's
For
another thing.
years, Ichiro, we all know Ichiro Suzuki
Yeah.
was Japan's GOAT. You know what I'm saying? For years.
Mm-hmm.
Is he still, or has Otani surpassed that?
I mean, Otani's better than Ichiro, but he hasn't accomplished as much because Ichiro just had a whole career. You know what I mean?
Ichiro played
Uh,
damn near 20 years, I believe, damn near
eh,
in baseball.
yeah, and I mean, insane. I just think because we're playing the Mariners, so they just hit a stat. I think he's like the only player in Major League Baseball to have over 200 hits for the start of like the first 5 or 6 years of his career or some shit like that.
Isn't he in
Yeah,
the
Ichiro's
3,000
numbers
club?
is crazy. Ichiro's numbers was crazy.
Yeah,
Isn't
he
he in the
is.
3,000 club, Ichiro?
Uh, yeah, absolutely.
Crazy, man.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah, he's crazy.
He's
Um,
go. And
so
he
yeah,
has
but
stolen
Otani,
bases. Like, he's a dog.
yeah, Otani definitely is gonna be the best though.
Yeah, he finished his career. He had 3,089 hits.
Woo.
Yeah, he had over 4,300. He also won. He had 10 straight 200 hit seasons to start his career. That's a record.
Yeah, record.
He won 2 batting titles. He had a career average of 311. He was
Insane.
AL Rookie of the Year, and he had AL MVP in the same year, 2001.
Insane.
All right. He had 10 Golden Gloves. He stole 500 bases. He was a global icon. Japan. Yeah. It said bottom line, Ichiro wasn't just great, he was generational. Hall of Famer, first ballot.
First
Listen, hold
ballot,
on.
bro.
No,
Shout
listen.
out
This
to you.
also adds to his GOAT status. Did y'all ever see the clip of him pitching against the girls' team?
No.
Nah.
And he was throwing smoke.
I never
At
seen that
like,
shit.
bro, at like 45, bro, he was old, bro. This is like 5 years ago. So he old as shit in full baseball uniform, throwing gas to the females team.
Will
Like,
said
y'all
he
ain't getting
got
no hits on me.
Will said he has the most hits in a season. He holds the record for most hits in a season.
He's up there. I can't
That's
fact check.
possibly. I just was skimming through his accolades. I didn't want to read off everything.
Yeah, I
He
think
had
he
way
did
more
break
than
that
what I
record
said.
where he had like, yeah, it was something crazy.
Wow. Best Mariner of all time. Are we giving that to him?
Yeah, because Ken Griffey left kind of like halfway, through
Yeah.
his career. He played with him pretty much his whole career.
Yeah. Wow.
Listen, so the next one I want to talk about is Kansas City Royals against the Braves.
Okay.
A lot of people was high on the Royals this year as like a pesky wild card team. They start off 0-2. I hate the Royals, music to my ears. But Atlanta, a lot of people kind of just brushing them under the rug. They had some people leave over the last couple years. They've dealt with some injuries. But Atlanta's starting off 2-0. They do play again today.
Mm-hmm.
Ronald Acuna, when he plays, one of the best players in the league. He's been having injuries. He was healthy for the World Baseball Classic. He's healthy to start the year. I think Atlanta could be a team that does a lot better than I think people think, or even what I thought they could do this year. What y'all thoughts on that series? I know it's only 2 games in, but Atlanta's 2-0.
Go ahead, D.
Well, the Braves 2-0, man. Again, you said you weren't big. You don't think the Royals are going to be much. I wasn't big on Kansas City this year. I think Atlanta is just in the perfect situation right now as far as the team that they're playing. It fits right in. They got hitters, and they hitters are hitting the ball. I mean, they got a way better lineup. They got Bobby Witt over there, Garcia. Vinny Pasquantino. I don't want to fuck his name up, but I just did.
Yeah,
But
sorry.
they got a
Vinny.
couple. But they got a couple in their lineup. The Royals do, but the Braves got a all-star lineup for real with Acuna and Albies and Olsen, and Riley is a sleeper for real. For real, I like him. Then Yona Heim at the back of the lineup at catcher. I fucks with Yona Heim. He's a hitter for real. For real. He ain't
Yeah.
an all-star or nothing, but he got some power. He got his days. All right, so again, when they lineup is hitting, Atlanta got one of the best teams in the league for real. Just a couple years ago, we hated to see you coming with this lineup on a pause. We hate to see you with this lineup on the game, right?
Yeah.
On MLB The Show, I didn't like seeing you with the Braves a couple years back, all right? And it was a lot of these players right here. So, I mean, when they're like you said, when Acuna is playing, I guess I should add that, which he is right now. They look unstoppable right now versus mid teams, because that's what the Royals is, a mid team. They got one like bona fide superstar with Bobby Witt, and Vinny is a good player too. But I think Bobby Witt is
they're just top heavy. They got like 2-3 good guys in the lineup.
Exactly.
But they don't have the depth, and I think it's that fatigue, like Atlanta running it back, lost Max Fried, and then they had a down year last year, and then people just sweep them under the rug, and then like you mentioned, that lineup has a little pop to it, man. It's got a little sizzle in that lineup, man. Especially when Acuna's going, he really completes it.
He do.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you guys. I really like I really like the Braves lineup. I think the Braves definitely can be a contender. Okuna, starting the season only one hit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but I'm gonna give unlike Cal Raleigh, I'm giving Okuna a little leeway because he's coming back from the injury. You know what I'm saying? Even though he played last year, he was back last year, but he's, ingratiating himself back into the swing of things because Okuna definitely was one of the best players in baseball, like you said, when healthy, when he's playing. So I'm gonna give him a slight leeway. Also they Chris Sale, right? Chris Sale
hmm
pitched for them. What was that, game one? I believe it was for them. What wasn't that
Yeah.
for Atlanta. So I like Chris Sale, one of the better pitchers in the league. Very solid. Um, Also Bobby Witt for Kansas City. I never paid attention because he's in Kansas City. Kansas City barely on TV, and you never really watched him. But I never paid attention to Bobby Witt. I just always knew he was a good player, and then from the game, he's a good card on the game, always a dog. But I never really actually watched him until the
Uh-huh.
WBC, and one of the best gloves probably I've seen in a long time. Really a dog. And now I have a different level of appreciation and respect for Bobby Witt after being able to watch him and actually finally being able to see him. And dude is a dog, man. And I'm not gonna go as far as to say feel bad because Kansas City is Kansas City, but I would love to see Bobby Witt probably on a more contending team. Like, there's players like him, Mike Trout, certain players that's on them sorry teams that Jackson Cheerio, well, not Jackson Cheerio, but
Yeah, they some dogs.
I can't
I know
think of
what
the
you
one
mean.
guy.
Those small
Yeah,
market teams, though.
right, exactly. Them players that's can do so much more for better teams, man. I really wish Bobby Witt could do so, but yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Atlanta. They doing what they doing, for the mid team, and we'll see how it goes to start the season. It's just so hard to judge because it's so early. It's the first
I
series, you know what I
know.
mean?
Yeah,
It's
because
so hard to judge
Mhm.
somebody.
my team might sweep somebody and be 3-0 and then and get swept the very next
Exactly.
game. So it's still early, but these are the trends, man. We're following the trends. Um, all right, man.
Look,
Listen, that's a little recap of the season start. There have been some other series, um, Tigers, Padres, other stuff, but like I said, it's early. We're gonna move on to doing some previews for some series that are coming up. Because there's a couple good ones that I wanted to talk about. Um, so starting off first, your Yankees, Tim, are going across the country to Seattle, who we're playing right now. And that series starts tomorrow on Monday. Um, on the mound for game one, we got Ryan Weathers for the Yankees and Luis Castillo for Seattle. Don't know who Weathers is, but I know Castillo and he's pretty good. So uh yeah, man. Tim, it's your Yankees. Let me get your thoughts on this series.
oh,
I'm gonna tell you
Cal
before
Riley definitely going yard.
and
You listen. You beat you beat me to it,
Cal
D. I mean, I
Riley
don't know
definitely
about him
going
going yard,
yard.
but there's a certain series, not series, but a certain phrase that the old school used to say: "Ask and you shall receive." You feel me?
Mhm.
I didn't even realize, I didn't even know that. Just how quickly I was just talking shit on some Kyle Riley, and boom, I'm getting ready to see him live and live in color just that fast. So I love that. We're gonna see what he about going up against these New York Yankees. We're gonna see. I have, based off what I've seen against the Mariners against Cleveland, they've put up runs like D said, so our bullpen's gonna have to bring it. But we can hit. We can hit. You guys are hitting. No disrespect to Cleveland. You guys are hitting. I believe we can hit. So I'm not worried, I should say. I'm not worried at all. We've already across the water in San Francisco, or not the water, but across the country in San Francisco. So we already on the West Coast. So we got bags packed already. We may come home for a cup of coffee today because we off today. But we may come home for a cup of coffee, see the family, and get right back on the plane and come back. I doubt it, but we might. Who knows? But I have high confidence in the Yankees. Yankees is good. Yankees is good. A sweep for the series, I don't know, but we looking good. I have no worries.
Yeah, I think that Cal Riley gonna definitely hit a home run. I'm taking him for a homer every game
Oh, can we do some 50
until he hit
push-ups?
one. Until he hit one. Oh yeah, bet 50 push-ups. He hit a home run in that series.
You said every game.
No, I'm a bet it. I'm a bet it every game until he
Oh, you're
hits
gonna
one.
bet it every game. Okay. Gotcha. My
Yeah,
bad.
I ain't
My
saying
bad.
he gonna
Come
hit
on,
one every
Tim. You
game.
bet the one home run in the
No, I
series.
thought he said every game. I thought he said they're gonna hit a home.
Place the
My bad.
bet, Tim.
Nah,
Nah, man.
just in the series, he
Come
gonna
on.
win yard at some point.
Listen,
Nah, he at home. He should. I
Judges
mean,
too.
if he was in New York, I
Judges
would take
too.
that bet. But no, not him at home. He at home. He
what about
should.
Goat? What about Goat Stanton? Home run in the series?
Oh, 100%. Mark it. 100%.
Listen. I got Seattle taking 2 out of 3, man. Y'all going,
Ooh.
y'all
Ooh.
going across country to the West Coast. Oh no, y'all just going right up the street. Y'all in
I
San
just said,
Fran.
yeah, I just said that. We
Yeah,
already
yeah,
over
yeah.
there.
Yeah, you guys are already out there, huh? Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm still taking Seattle 2 out of 3.
Okay.
2 out of 3. Yeah, I don't give a damn.
All right.
Yeah, Seattle gonna get 2 out of 3, especially after they lose 3 out of 4 to the Guardians. They're gonna be pissed off, ready to play.
And
Uh,
they play today. So they play today. You guys play today, right?
yeah, we do
So
play
we
tonight.
get a day of rest. They going right into a whole new series.
Man, they sleeping in their own
But they
beds
at
tonight.
home.
But I get it.
But they at
Yeah.
home. It's just another
Yeah,
day at the ballpark. Come on
Respect.
now, man.
Respect.
yeah,
Respect.
absolutely. Uh, but yeah, so that series is getting started, and then I guess I'm gonna come back to my Guardians. We're playing the Dodgers at the Dodgers. That series starts tomorrow. Parker Messick is on the bump for the Guardians against Roki Sasaki, another Japanese highly touted guy. Hasn't really hit the ground running though, like all the other Japanese players. He's struggled a little bit for the
But
Dodgers.
Dodgers gonna start having fucking home games in Japan in a minute.
You feel
Absolutely.
me?
Absolutely.
They gonna start having home games in Japan,
They
Yeah.
are. I
Yeah.
agree.
They
and
should.
they gonna sell that fucking. They gonna sell that bitch out too. Watch.
Man,
Yeah.
a game in Tokyo with Otani playing. We get
And
shit.
Yamamoto pitching and all. And
Yeah, come on, bro.
it's
Yeah. Hell yeah. Jackie Chan gonna fucking throw the first pitch. It's gonna be he's Chinese. He's Chinese anyway. That was fucked up.
Fucked up, bro.
That was fucked
Come
up.
on, bro.
That was fucked up. You know what? I gotta do my research. I gotta do my rest. Bad job out of me.
Well, hey, he ain't never gonna come on the show. That's
yeah,
another.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Rush Hour. That's my favorite film. My best friend is
I
Chinese.
forgot.
Guys.
Who
I
did
swear to
Tim
God.
kill last week? Or who did Tim?
my best
who did-
friend's Asian. I swear to God, my best friend's Asian.
Hold on, man.
do
Who
my
did Tim
research.
kill last week? I was like, man, they ain't coming on the show no more.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I forgot
He
who he
said
said
he
was
was dead.
Oh,
said he was
fucking
God damn
Dick
it.
Vitale.
Yeah, Dick Vitale. Yeah. God
Sorry,
damn
he ain't
it.
never coming on the show. Well, you could throw him on there too. Now he ain't
God
coming
damn
on.
it. I'm sorry, Jackie. You didn't deserve that.
That's
You're a legend, Jackie.
Fucked up. Man.
That was fucked up. He's not
two
even-
people we done lost now. We done lost 2 celebrities to come on this motherfucker.
I know we fucking up bad. Anyway, I don't. It doesn't look good. Listen, the Dodgers, they don't really give a fuck about the regular season, but they still gonna
They
win
don't.
95 games. I can't with good faith pick anybody to win. I know they're gonna lose some series. I know they might even get swept a couple times during the year, but I can't predict it to happen. It's just got to be a surprise. Like they're just too stacked. I don't think it's a 3-game series. I would be happy if the Guardians could get 1 game.
In no capacity. No
Damn,
unless
you came with the humble pie right there.
unless there's some multiple injuries and no capacity should the Dodgers get swept in any series. Fuck no. And no capacity. No.
But
you could lose some games in some series. You could go down 2-1, but swept? No. No way.
Happen. Yeah. And they shouldn't, but it's gonna happen. They're gonna get swept at least
That
one time.
team's fucking loaded, bro.
Yeah,
How?
I think the Guardians get 1.
I think we can get 1. Yeah, I think we can get 1.
I can't wait to see them in the World Series, boy. I can't wait.
No,
I think y'all
bro,
get 1, man.
You know what happened last time y'all played them, bro? Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. BTA. All right.
Remember the last
Yeah, y'all
time
ain't
we
ready for
saw
that.
And then
I made my live bet too.
Another series I want to talk about is 2 of D's favorite teams. He got the Boston Red Sox are at Houston. The first game we got Ranger Suarez, the newly signed pitcher for the Red Sox, versus Lance McCullers. McCullers Jr.
McCullers Jr.
Yeah.
Junior
Okay. So, oh,
McCullers.
he a fan. He a fan. I forgot. That's his boy.
Junior McCullers.
All right. There
Yeah,
we go.
he's gonna be trash. Don't get it twisted.
Okay. Okay.
He's gonna be trash.
Well, yeah, man. Boston is
I can tell
traveling
you
to
now,
Texas.
McCullers' record is 2-5 career record. All right, he ain't going out there to win this game, brother.
All right. Well,
It,
yeah. I got.
it
I
won't
got.
be one.
I
It
got
won't.
Boston. Boston gonna be on my bet slip for tomorrow, man.
It won't be on here. It won't be one on his arm. That's all I'm saying. What they
Yeah.
do after that, after he come out, is whatever. But it won't be one on his arm. But I like
Absolutely
Boston to
not.
win that game tomorrow, though. I'm bigger on Boston this year. If the Astros, I'm a bandwagon fan with the Astros. I'm literally a bandwagon fan. So if they come out and ball, remember the times I was there.
Ridiculous.
I'm there. All right.
Ridiculous.
But I mean, shit, they don't look good either right now. They 1-2 to come out and open up the season.
Against the Angels.
Who had the Angels on their radar? Any of? I don't even remember the Angels' name getting mentioned. We talked about Trout more than we did the actual team.
He
on
been
our
hot
opening
too,
show.
though. He been hot to start the season.
Trout has been playing some ball. He's been playing some ball.
Yeah, Trout's been
Mike
hot
Trizzy.
too.
Who was talking about the Angels? But what's
Nobody.
crazy is, hey, ESPN giving us a 66% chance to beat the Angels today. So
Okay. I was
they could
wondering when
possibly
you said us.
Yeah.
I didn't know who you was talking about when
the
you said us.
Astros, because I think they're gonna
Okay.
win today. Today is what counts. Today, oh boy, ain't on the mound. McCullers, he ain't on the mound today. All right, you could take them versus the Angels today. I think the Angels gonna be the same old
this is
Angels
their new dude they just signed. This Imad. This is another Japanese dude.
today. I don't know him. I don't know him. I'm
this
not
is
hip.
another-
We're gonna see what he do.
Angels on the
But
best.
these Japanese cats is everywhere, man. That sounds real
Okay.
racist, but
See,
hey, they is though.
Jackie rolling over in his grave.
I'm acknowledging though, like y'all are everywhere. Y'all on the move, man.
What's the dude's name from that dude's name from Tokyo Drift, Fast and the Furious?
Han rolling over in his grave.
Han
right now.
rolling over in his grave, man.
He rolling over in his whatever they drive these days. He rolling over in that.
It's Mitsubishi.
He didn't came back from death like 3 times. So you can't even say he
no,
rolling over in his grave.
Man,
Tila Tequila rolling over in her grave.
yeah, come on,
Damn, she was
man.
Japanese.
He's like from Taiwan or something. He fucked up too. We lost another one. We lost another one.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy. Insane. All right. Yeah, man. Listen, I think Boston's gonna win that series too against Houston. I like Boston. I think Boston gonna have a good team, good season this year. I don't like
They're
them
gonna win
more than I
today. Shout out to the Reds, but
I don't like them more than I like my Orioles, but I do like Boston.
it's the Orioles is
Hey, in the
the
spirit
Orioles.
of
I don't know
all-
though. The Orioles, they got to show me they can get past the Twins. All right, show me y'all can beat the Twins.
That game yesterday was boring as hell. It was like 4-1 game. I've seen it. I was already hit.
Yeah,
And then the last series I want to talk about, I think it's going to be a good one. They start off terrible, but the Giants are at the Padres. NL West matchup. I just think this is going to be a close race in the NL West. So these matchups matter. But they got Roop against Walker Buehler. Walker Buehler's on the Padres.
yeah, I ain't noticed that. That's different.
Yeah. So I think he was on the Dodgers last year. I think San Francisco will bounce back. I think they can't be any worse. So maybe home cooking didn't do no good. Why don't y'all hop your asses on the road? Maybe I can get the bats going. But I think the San Francisco will bounce back with a better series. I think they'll win the first game. I'll say that. I don't know what will happen after that, but I think the Giants will get their first win of the season tomorrow.
Yeah, Walker Buehler a good pitcher, but I think that familiarity with him already being from playing over with, like you said, with the Dodgers, they've seen him before. So a lot of their batters are gonna have percentages versus him as far as probably seen him over 15 times. You know what I mean? I look at that a lot with pitchers. I look at that a lot. So
absolutely.
Yeah, I think the Giants they might get it together and win that series after starting off 0-3. For real.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I could see them winning 2 out of 3 against the Padres. But the Padres got a good team too. They ain't like the Padres just some slouches. So
Yeah, but they ain't coming out playing their best ball either right now. They 1 and
Well,
2.
that's a fact. Played Scooble
That's,
though, the Tigers.
yeah,
They,
yeah.
they might not be playing their best ball right now, but I tell you what, as a team, for San Francisco, who's not playing their best ball right now, I wouldn't want to be trying to get my shit together. I wouldn't want it to be the Padres that I'm gonna be trying to get. That's the team that I'm gonna be trying to get it together on. You got Fernando Tatis there. You got Manny Machado there. I mean, you got a solid squad there. You got a solid rotation for the most part. Like I said, they can get it together, and they're at home too in this series. I mean, not only were you just dog shit at home getting swept, but now you're gonna go on the road to a good team. That's not. I can see if San Francisco was at home, maybe they would feel more comfortable, maybe better. But again, trying to get your shit together against the Padres in their territory, that's not the it's not the best recipe for getting your shit together.
Look, I like the unders in that series, okay? I think that the Padres are already scoring 2. They lost 8-2. I know it's Detroit. Detroit got good pitching, Scuba and all of that, but still, they put up 2 runs, 2 runs, 3 runs. The Giants put up 1 run in 3 games. And the Padres haven't scored more than 3 runs, and they only did that one time. So I think you can see some 3-1s. I think you see some 3-2s, but the over unders is gonna be at like 7 or 8. So I'm gonna be looking at the under in that series with the Giants versus the Padres a lot. I ain't gonna lie,
And the way
and
that
that's gonna be a
it
chance to make some money. My bad.
the
Go ahead.
way that it breaks out, a lot of when a lot of series in the beginning of the series, you'll get the better pitchers because usually they're 3-4 game series and a travel day. So a lot of times when they start series off, it's going to be either the number one or number two pitcher going. I would like to follow the trends and see the beginning of series if a lot of unders hit, and then at the back end of the series a lot of overs hit because you got worse pitchers on the mound.
Hmm.
Because I'm looking at the over unders for like even today, because like it's all everybody's third or fourth pitchers going today. Bro, a lot of them is 9, like over under 9, over 9.5, over under 8. Like a lot of these is crazy over unders, man.
Yeah, I had the Guardians on my ticket at over 7.5, but I took it off my ticket just because I'm
Okay.
like, at 7.5. Maybe it just seemed like it was some other stuff that was just a lot easier. I ended up taking some. Will got the live ticket. He could throw it up whenever he wants. But
Yeah.
I ended up taking some other stuff though, man.
Yeah.
I got the Mets -1.5 over the Pirates. Yeah, there you go. I got the
Yeah.
Brewers -1.5 over the White Sox because they've been beating them anyway. Both teams. The Pirates haven't been scoring, and the Mets have, and the same thing with the Brewers game. They've been blowing them out. And then I
Going
just took the
for
Braves money line over Kansas City, just money line.
okay.
They got the better lineup. So, yeah, that was sweet. That was plus 709 with no boost, 3 legs.
Yeah,
That was a
can't
live bet that I just made on here based off what we've been talking about. So,
absolutely. I like it. I like it. Like it. But yeah, I was just looking at some of these stuff like 9.5 for the Nationals and Cubs. It's like, damn, that seems high, man. But they know Vegas knows something we don't.
hey, well, not all the time because they don't always hit. So
Right.
Vegas think
I
they know
got
something we
a
don't.
I got a bet too. I sent in. Will's gonna throw it up. This is get a hit on Sunday bet. Jacob Wilson, he's a hitting machine for the Athletics. Bats at the top of
Nice.
the order. He'll get a lot of the bats today, and because they're going against their third pitcher, I think Jacob Wilson's gonna get a hit. Lindor getting a hit again. This is the Pirates, third or fourth guy in the rotation. I think Lindor's gonna get a hit today. Nico Horner just got a contract extension with the Cubs, $140 million or something like that for like 6-7 year
Hmm.
deal. They signed him and PCA. I think he's gonna reward them with a hit today against the
He
Nationals. They
he had a
stink.
homer yesterday.
Had a homer
Wait, no,
yesterday.
no, yeah, did he? Yeah, he did. He had a homer yesterday.
Yeah. Homer yesterday,
Yeah,
just need a hit today. And then Julio Rodriguez, I teased it earlier. 1 for 11 in the series. We're going against one of our worst pitchers now today. I just think he's one of their best players. He's gonna have to get going at some point. I almost took him for 2 hits, but just 1 hit. I did put the 50% profit boost, so y'all see there, plus 365. So 10 to win $46. So that's what I'm hitting. I've been doing pretty good on baseball, man. I've been doing pretty good on my baseball bet. So I definitely encourage y'all to trail that. I might put in another Guardians bet tonight. If I do, I'll send it over to Will. It'll be on the page. So check out the page. We're gonna be posting bet slips there.
Hey,
Not even on the
throw
show.
my last ticket up real quick too. Throw my last one up. I gotta, yeah, real quick, Ryan. My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
I got a little 3-legger too. A hitter. Matt Olson, 1 hit versus the Royals. All right. Trey Turner, 1 hit versus the Rangers. And Gunnar Henderson, 1 hit versus the Twins. I looked it up. Matt Olson is 50% versus that pitcher he's going up against. He's literally 4 for 8. Trey Turner was like 2 for 9 versus the pitcher he was going up with, so that's not bad odds. And Gunnar Henderson's, I can't remember, but he hasn't started off the year good, if I'm just going to be honest with y'all. But I don't think he has a hit yet, but this is the 3rd game. He's a lefty. He's going up against a righty. Got to get a fucking hit eventually. He's batting 3rd or some shit like that.
Yeah, I love the Gunnar Henderson hit today.
Yeah, he got to get a hit.
Yeah,
3
I love
legs.
that.
3 legs.
I love that whole
157.
flip. Trey Turner, these are guys who get a ton of hits. So
That's a double up for people who just want to double up real quick. You feel me?
I like that. I might put a little boost on that, man. FanDuel keep handing out them boosts like they're going out of style.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So hey, listen, first week is in the books. Baseball season is here. As the more baseball is a law of numbers and averages. So we'll get a better picture of like who the good teams are, who's having a good year as they play more games. The first month is always just crazy. Half the stadiums might have snow. You don't even know. So might be snow games going on here. But yeah, man, other than that, man, y'all any closing thoughts, man? It was another great show, another good week of baseball, man.
Go ahead.
I say go Red Sox. Go Reds. I know y'all both. One of them got to win today.
Go Red Sox, go Reds, go Astros.
I'm calling the unders in the Giants versus Padres series. Take the under all 3 games. Boom.
Okay.
That's my bold prediction right there. Take the under all 3 games.
Take the under all 3 games. Bold prediction. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the under.
Final words for me. Shout out to the Yankees. I'm very happy for what they've done for this first series. But on a more serious note, not to be sensitive or soft or anything like that, or a broken record or anything like that, but just want to give a quick shout out, man, to between GTA, the Green Thumb Academy show, the NBA show, the now baseball show, your college show, NFL show. You've seen all these highlights and stuff like that. You may never see him on the camera, but shout out to our brother Will, man. I've said it once, I've said it twice. To me, in my opinion, none of this happens without him. And he does an incredible job with the highlights, with the everything, the visuals, everything that you see. You know what I'm saying? And again, y'all don't see him on TV, but the guy puts in a hell of a lot of work. And as he likes to say, I said it last time, he's the, how's he said, that guy in Nebraska or something like that. I forget the phrase, but the coldest motherfucker in Nebraska or something like that he liked to say. But shout out to my guy, man. I can't say it enough, man. Much love, much love.
Oh, 100%. Great shout out. Producer Will always doing this thing, man. Great shout out.
Sure.
Last thing for me, man. Listen, another great show. Like I said, throughout the week, if we're making baseball bets, they're going to be on the page. Make sure to like our Facebook page, follow our Facebook page, like and subscribe on YouTube. Like I said, we're just bringing you content all the time now at the Never Made It. So it's been a blast. I'm having a good time. Look out for the bet slips. I guess keep saying it because I'm gonna be posting them. I've been hitting on baseball, so make some money, man. Make some money.
Yes,
other than that, man, great show. We'll see y'all next Sunday, man, on the baseball. Peace.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Never Made It. Sports and Picks. Bringing you the best bet slips from the ones that played it, but never made it. This is Season 2.